Hello and welcome. Today we're going to take a look at a couple of new features in Read and Write for Google that can help support your students. So the two features we're going to look at, one is called Screen Mask and the other one's called Voice Note. So I've already, in a Google Doc, I've pulled up a science test or a sample of a science test to show you how this could work. So first of all, Screen Mask is a neat little function that when you click on it, darks out the rest of the screen and leaves just a banner of brightness. And what that allows you to do is to scroll down your text or your document to have a student focus on a specific area. But what I really like about it is, for instance, where it has to put name is, I can have screen masking on and I can still type. So often I'll screen mask so you don't have the ability to also alter the text, so it allows me to focus as well as edit and input information. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. I just thought it's a nice little tool you can use. The other one I want to talk about is called Voice Note. What Voice Note intended purpose is for teachers to give feedback back to students on their writing. And now I wanted to show science because I often find, after speaking with teachers and seeing them, the default way of assessing students in science and social studies tends to be through written assessment, so through a test. And that's very, very common. The problem I have with this is often students who have difficulties in language with written expression often cannot show their true understanding and knowledge of the science task just because of articulation difficulties. And so using something like voice notes, it allows them then to orally articulate themselves to give their understanding where teachers then can listen to their work. So how it works, question 1 says, explain how the water cycle works. The student would come down, they would select the text, they would click on the voice note, and it pops up this recording bar. So they're going to click on the recording bar. When they click on the recording, they would record their voice explaining the answer of what the water cycle, how it works. They hit stop. They have the ability to hit play to listen to it back, and then they have the ability to click insert. When they click on insert, what happens is the audio file of their recording is going to be embedded into the Google Doc as a comment. So you'll see on the right hand side a comment has showed up. It looks like it's a hyperlink to something, but when I take my mouse and hover over it, it turns into a nice play button. And so when you click on that play button, it will then play back the text that they explained. I love this because often in a classroom, especially in primary and junior grades, you may be scribing for 6-7 kids. There's no possible way you can be working with 6-7 students at the same time. And so by having students use a tool like this, it allows them to all work independently at their grade level and allows you to assess it when you have a chance.